Hello, my name is Ray Dorsey. I'm a neurologist specializing in movement disorders, including Huntington's disease at Johns Hopkins. I am also proud to be the principal investigator of the REACH2HD study. REACH2HD is a clinical research trial designed to evaluate the safety, tolerability, and effectiveness of an investigational drug called PBT2 in patients with Huntington's disease. PBT2 is a small chemical compound that can easily access the brain and can be taken as a capsule once a day. PBT2 is designed to interrupt potentially toxic interactions between certain normally occurring biological metals and target proteins in the brain to prevent deterioration of brain cells. Prior research has shown that some types of metals in the brain play a significant role in diseases such as Alzheimer's disease and, more recently, Huntington's disease. Both conditions involve the buildup of proteins that interact with metals that can lead to toxicity, including cell death. In a previous clinical trial, PBT2 was well tolerated and showed signs of improvement in cognition among individuals with Alzheimer's disease. There is some indication in animal models of Huntington's disease that PBT2 improved motor function and increased survival. Based on these studies, we are investigating the safety and tolerability of PBT2 in individuals with Huntington's disease. We will also examine PBT2's effects on Huntington's disease, including thinking, behavioral, and motor symptoms, and the effects of the drug on different biological markers in Huntington's disease. It is also designed to test whether neuroimaging and blood-based and urine biomarkers can help track the progression of HD and responses to treatment like PBT2. In Huntington's disease, the target protein that builds up and causes damage to neurons is mutant huntingtin protein. From animal modeling, it appears that copper promotes the huntingtin protein to build up inside neurons. So by interfering in the interaction between copper and the protein, PBT2 may prevent the accumulation of the protein that is toxic to neurons. PBT2 also has several other modes of action of relevance to Huntington's disease. One is the ability of PBT2 to redistribute copper and zinc to sites in the brain that require such metals for normal communication or relaying of messages between neurons. By helping transport copper and zinc back into the neurons to restore normal metal levels, PBT2 can improve neuronal interconnections, growth necessary for cognition, and motor control. REACH2HD is a 6-month, randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial of PBT2 in approximately 100 individuals with early to mid-stage Huntington's disease at research centers in Australia and the United States. Individuals will be randomly assigned to receive either 100 milligrams of PBT2 daily, 250 milligrams of PBT2 daily, or a placebo. Placebos are used to help us ensure that the effects we observe in REACH2HD are due to the drug itself, in this case PBT2, rather than other factors unrelated to the drug. To minimize bias, neither the research participants nor the investigator know who is receiving a placebo or the active drug during the course of the study. Women and men with early to mid stages of Huntington's disease who are 25 years or older can participate in REACH2HD. Participants will attend 8 in-person visits at the research site that includes medical, neurological, and safety assessments. Your participation is always entirely voluntary, and you can choose to stop at any time. REACH2HD is a 6-month study that will enroll 100 participants. REACH2HD is looking for potential participants. The sooner we have all 100 participants, the sooner we will have an answer. If you decide to participate in REACH2HD, you will receive study medication and study-related tests and examinations at no cost to you. We recognize that participants, their families, and caregivers devote a significant amount of time and effort to participate in research studies. Where permissible, participants will receive a stipend for their time and effort. Where permissible, we will reimburse participants for the travel expenses related to REACH2HD. Participating sites have some funds to help reimburse travel expenses. Prana Biotechnology, a pharmaceutical firm in Australia, has developed PBT2 for both Alzheimer's disease and Huntington's disease and is sponsoring REACH2HD. Prana is working with the Huntington Study Group to conduct REACH2HD through investigators and research centers in Australia and the United States. For more information about the REACH2HD study, you can also call the Huntington Study Group at 1-800-487-7671 in the United States or 1-800-794-669 in Australia, or go to the Huntington Study Group website at www.huntington-study-group.org. If you have questions about participating, ask your doctor about the REACH2HD trial for HD.